Hello everyone, my name is Jonathan. Welcome back again. For those who do not know me and want some context, I'm a freelance web developer, and right now I'm challenging myself to learn C, the C programming language. I feel like throughout my journey, there's some stuff I missed out because I did not take computer science classes. I do not know fundamentals, and so I'm learning C right now. And the book I'm reading is called A Modern Approach to C by K.N King. Sorry. So that's what I'm doing right now. And there's a lot of difference between web development and the C programming language, right? Like how strings work and all that stuff. So sorry, I'm blabbing right now. I'm talking way too much. Anyways, welcome back. We are on problem number 3, right there. Yesterday, or the video before this one, we worked on project number 2, and now this programming project number 3 is asking us to modify number 2. So modify the program of programming project 2 so that it prompts the user to enter the radius of the sphere. Let's take a look at that right now. Okay, so I just want to show you how let me compile program number 2. All right, x2. Volume of a sphere is 4188.67. And let's go to exercise 2.c. And that's a program, right? This one's correct. Okay, so I know that printf prints stuff to the screen, and scanf takes input from the user. So that's the program we gotta do right now, and that's something I learned in chapter 2. It shouldn't be that hard. So we got radius right there, and then scanf. Wait, no. I want to prompt the user first because scanf does not take input. So yeah, printf. Oh, my balls here. Okay. Printf, enter the radius of sphere. There you go. And then we're gonna prompt the user. Well, we prompted the user. Now we're gonna take in the input. Scanf float, right? No. Float. There we go. Okay, and now address radius. I have no idea at this point. I have no idea what we need the address in front of radius. I have not reached the point yet, but the book told me that I had to do it, so I'm just doing what the book told me to do. I don't know why we need the address in front of radius, or every time we use scanf. So we got it, and then the rest looks good. Enter this view. Yeah. Let's run this program. Maybe I'm gonna be done earlier, and then we probably could I could probably stop recording. All right, let's compile the program now. Let's compile it. Enter the radius of the sphere. 10. Yeah, that's the same answer we got earlier. All right, let's run it again. Enter the radius of the sphere. 4. 268.07. Yeah, it's working good. Yesterday in the video, I asked ChatGPT to fix my. Well, first I solved this. I found the solution right for the challenge, but then I wanted to know if there was like a better way to write it. So I asked ChatGPT, and ChatGPT wrote it for me. I was completely off in some stuff, by the way. My algorithm sucked, but everything should be right. Trust me, I'm a mathematician. These answers are 100% correct. All right, that worked beautiful. All right, now to the next challenge, the next programming project. Write a program that asks a user to enter a dollars and cents amount, then displays the amount with 5% tax added. All right, I know I said I was a mathematician. But I gotta ask ChatGPT how to calculate tax, because no one uses it nowadays, right? You go to a restaurant, you eat, you pay, right? And they give you the little thing, right? They shove it in your face, even though you don't want to give a tip, but it's still like, here, man, put a tax in there. How much you're gonna tip me? I always try to be nice, right, and give it 10%. But yeah, I need to ask ChatGPT because that's information we don't use anymore. But I'm a mathematician. Trust me. Anyways, let's go ask ChatGPT. I'm talking way too much. Chat, I am very smart. Okay. Chat, I'm very smart. Okay, but I need help. How to calculate tax? Yeah, chat's not gonna believe me. I'm very smart with my spelling, right? How to calculate tax? You are smart and self-aware. That's power come. Yeah, I'm self-aware. Now so let's calculate tax. I'll walk you through it like a pro to help you better. Can you tell me what kind of sell? No, oh, tipping tax. Like tip tax at a restaurant. Go at it. You're at a restaurant and you want to figure out tip and tax like a boss. Here's how you do it. Sales tax. Sales tax is bill times tax rate. Okay. That's a step number 2. Sales tax equals bill times tax rate. So they give us an example like 50 times 8%. Okay, roughly. Calculate tip. Tip equals bill times tip percent. 15%. Some people tip after tax, but it's coming to tip based on pre-tax subtotal. Okay, my brain is hurting already. Quick hack. Mental math, double the tax. Roughly 17 minus 18. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah. So first we gotta convert the percent into a decimal, into a floating point. All right, let's go back to terminal. All right, let me read that prompt one more time. Write a program that asks the user to enter a dollars and cents amount, then displays the amount with the 5% tax added. Okay. Then exercise 3, exercise 4.c. All right. So we all know how a program starts, how it's structured. Include. Oh, sorry. Include stdio.h. I'm a programmer. Int main void return 0. We write it. All right. Int main void. Int main void. All right. So the prompt was 5% tax, right? And first we need an amount, maybe. Float amount, right? And then float tax. The tax is gonna be 0.05, right? I wonder, do we need a 0 in front of right here? I'm just gonna put it, I'm not sure. 0.05. All right, now scanf enter amount. Wait, hold on. No. Printf. That's how we prompt the person. Print. All right, guys. So this is obviously not a what's it called? It's not a guide. It's not a tutorial. It's just my dumbass trying to write C. So do not take anything. Sorry. Let me mute this. Okay, so do not take this as advice, right? This is not advice. I'm not a professional. I'm just doing it for fun. Printf. Enter amount. Okay, we got it. Enter amount in cents and dollars. Okay. There we go. We prompted the user. All right, now we're gonna take the amount, scan F, and then it's gonna be a float amount. Oh, the address. We need the address, right? Amount. There you go. Oh yeah. All right. I'm feeling it. I need to go to the gym. Yeah. This is a gym for my brain. All right, we got this. Float. Now, ChatGPT said, right, advice was to multiply the amount by the tip percentage. So, tip. We call it tip. Let's call it tip. Float. Tip equals amount. The amount the user input times the tax. Right? There you go. And then we need the result as the tip. Then we need to add it. All right, we need to add it. Float result. Float result equals amount plus tip. There we go. Woohoo! All right, now let's print the result. Printf, right? Printf UO 0.2 F dollars. Correct? Yeah. And then result right there. All right. Let's do this. Let's compile this now. Oh man, bro, oh my god, I'm such a dumbass. Sorry, no one saw anything I just did right now. All right. So we got float amount, float tax, print F, scan F amount, and then we use the tip. We created tip variable, which contains amount times tax. And then I needed a result variable which adds that tip to the amount. And now you owe $3. Now I'm printing this to the user. Okay. Now we're gonna compile this. That's before I noticed I wasn't even recording my terminal. Dude, I feel such I/O. All right, let's see. That argument not used by format string. What does that mean? What does that mean? All right. Oh, I'm such right here. Oh my god, dude. Such dumbass. Okay, let's compile this again. No errors. Exercise 2. Enter amount in cents and dollars. 100. You owe $1.05. Yay, we did it. Okay. So I don't like that the little percentage sign right there. So I'm gonna fix that right now. There we go. Let's compile this again, and let's run it again. Let's say I went to the restaurant and I spent $44 with $45 with 23 cents. I owe $47.49. Pretty awesome. That's really cool. All right. Now, you know what's crazy is how I always think about how strings in JavaScript work differently in C, and it's crazy, dude. It's strings like the characters. I forgot. Yeah, the strings are an array. It's an array of a pointer, or a pointer of array pointer. I don't know. I forgot. I remember I read it somewhere, but it's crazy to string. Think how easily you write stuff in JavaScript, but I don't know why that came to my head right now. All right, so problem number 5 now. Right here. Write a program that asks the user to enter a value for x and then displays the value of the following polynomial. C does not have an exponential operator, so you need to multiply x by itself repeatedly in order to compute the powers of x. Alright guys, so this challenge, it seems like it's gonna be a headache. So I'll probably tackle it. I'll tackle it some other day. I have other stuff to do right now. But anyways, thank you for watching. And one other thing, right? Before I leave, I want to thank this user. Hold on, don't leave. All right, I just want to go see my YouTube page right now, and there's this user that posted a comment in my latest video that honestly almost made me cry, because it seems like people, yeah, it's really hard to be entertaining. Like I don't know, like I feel like I speak really boring. Every time I listen to myself speak, I sound so boring, like to myself. I feel like I'm like, oh yeah, welcome guys back to my channel, and like, oh my god, bro, it's so cringe. So anyways, all right, let me go to Firefox, right? Very good video. Yeah, this is a, let me go to my video. Hold on. All right, this hello everyone. My name is Jonathan. Sorry. All right. Oh, I have another comment. Nice. All right. So we got this user. Very good video. This is a very good way to learn a programming language. Thank you. That's an hour ago. But the first user that I want to mention was this guy right here, or lady, gal or lady, or gal or man. Nice vid. I agree with you. I really agree with you learning low-level language, even being a web developer using a high interpreted language like JavaScript. I believe it makes you a better programmer and developer knowing how computers work behind the smoke screen. Keep it up. Thank you, man, or ma'am. Thank you very much. That comment made my day. It really did. And now this comment over here at the top is making my day too. Very good video. This is a very good way to learn a programming language. Let's give it a little like and heart. And then down here, it asked me, by the way, what book are you using? Let me reply. Hi. Thank you for commenting. Should I? Hi, thank you for commenting. I really appreciate it. Trust me, I really appreciate the comments because it helps me get exposed to the YouTube algorithm. But I am using a modern, maybe with my accent, you guys did not understand me. A modern approach. A modern approach to C by R.N. A modern approach to C by R.N. King. I really appreciate these comments. Alright, so anyways, that was it for today. Just to summarize what we did today, or what I learned today, we modified program number 2, right, to take input from the user, and then we wrote this program, a little tip calculator, to what's it called? To calculate a 5% tax added. There we go. I could probably challenge myself. What I was thinking right now, like for example, program number 2, like maybe I could use it. I could make it into a loop where it constantly is asking to input the radius of the sphere, and then it clears the screen, and then it prompts again and gives me you know what I mean, right? For loop. But anyways, I think that's enough for this video. It's already pretty long. It's 21 minutes long already, and I appreciate everyone if you could share this video. I know there's not a lot of going on right now. It's just me learning and reading this book. But if you guys could share and give it a like, man, that would mean a lot. Anyways, and again, my dumbass, I forgot to I'm learning, right guys? I'm learning right now how to use the OBS software, but I forgot to share this screen. But all right, until next time, take it easy.